Hi, my name is Pamela. I am an LMT and I work at my own private business called Awakening New Energy. And we do a combination of therapies. We do oil treatments, we do massage, and we do hypnotherapy. But I'm not here to really talk to you about my business. I'm mostly here to talk to you about some of the things that I'm seeing in our community that are really touching. It's really touching my heart, and I'll show you. I'll share with you what happened with me yesterday, to sort of give you an understanding of where I'm coming from. But I went to the library here in my own local neighborhood, and I went there to meet someone to talk about business. And on my way inside of the door, I had to, grab my briefcase. I had to carry a bag in my purse. So I was kind of loaded down, and I was very tired, exhausted, because I've just been working, planning, thinking, and I got so tired. But on my way inside of the door, I saw an elderly lady who was had to walk with a cane, and she had her bag, and she had another bag of things that she was taking into a library. And then as I was walking in and she was trying to get up on the sidewalk, I watched people come out and in, both young, old, and middle age. They looked at her and looked away as if she wasn't even there. And it really touched my heart because she's walking with this cane, can barely walk and get her feet in position, and she's got this bag. And I'm like, well, what are we doing? Are we in such a hurry that we can't help other people? And, and I thought, oh, I'm tired. I got this bag, I got this other bag, and I got this bag on my shoulders. Do I have enough space and within me and in my own hands to be able to help her? And I just said, yes, I have a little. That's all she needs, a little. So I asked her, may I help you with your bag? And at first she said no. And I just looked at her and said, are you sure? And she says, well, yeah. So I took her bag and I helped her inside of the door, and she said, well, I'm just going to the book drop. You can just drop it right there. And I said, okay. She said, but it's just something that I do. Meaning, I didn't have to worry about her carrying the bag. And I looked at her and I smiled and I said, I understand, but this is something that I do. And I didn't know how important that was, but it was from my heart to hers, letting her know that it wasn't a trouble. It was just something. You didn't even take a minute of my time just to say, I care and I support you. And just, as a human being. And when I walked inside of the door, there was a lady there who works for the library, and she's there to make sure everybody's, you know, doing what they need to do as they're taking care of things and they have what they need. Maybe they're not walking off with any of their materials. And I walked by her and I said hello to her, and she said, how are you? And I said, I'm good, but I'm really tired. And she looked at me and she said, excuse me, you're tired, but you still found room to help someone else. It didn't hit me until the next morning what she said. I mean, just really hit me. I had time to think about it. And I just don't understand the world that we're in right now and how people can't just take a moment, just a snippet of their time, just to help someone, to say you're important as a human being. You're important to me. And for them to even just realize that someday you're going to be old one day. Someday that's going to be you. Maybe, if you don't die first. But there's one thing to it. If we live long enough, we're going to be that elderly person. And we're going to, in our hearts, wonder if we matter to this world. And I say, they do. They're our history. They are who got us where we are now. So I just wanted to share that and just remind you to look around you in your community and take in the essence of it. Just acknowledge people and help people if you can. You don't have to take a lot of time, just a little bit. Let somebody know they care. That's me. And I will be seeing you.